there's obviously quite a few people that are a little bit upset or perturbed with Sony in terms of some of the bungles that they've messed up lately, some of the things that they've announced, and maybe this bit of news, this announcement could win some people over, could get some people excited, talking about, what PlayStation 5 owners actually want to hear about for a change. Hopefully they still do the right thing when it comes to the Horizon Forbidden West outpouring. I think that it's just one of those things that obviously people have to speak up. It's so funny though, because from both sides of this, right? Like, I've been an Xbox fan a long time. I like PlayStation, but it's just so funny to hear Xbox people go, "You need to call out Sony for this." And I'm like, for years, I was one of the only few that was bothering to call out Microsoft for a lack of actual AAA exclusives. So, like, for me, I don't know, like, it just doesn't really it kind of rings hollow, especially since none of these companies are guilt-free. Both these companies have kind of screwed people over. Both these companies have lied. Phil Spencer's lies go back a very long time. In fact, you can look it up. According to him, Phantom Dust is still being made, VR, they promised that, he promised that. He said that he didn't want to show trailers of games that were 2 to 3 years out. They continue to do that. He said 60 frames doesn't matter when he was selling us the One X, and now that he's selling us the Series X, it's all about the 60 frames and above. So yeah, obviously Jim Ryan, he lied, said that there was a free upgrade path. There's no excuses for this stuff regardless of who it is. That's the main point that I'd like to make. So why is everybody acting so shocked that there's liars when there's been lying going on in video games for a very long time? And so, yeah, I find that to be a little bit interesting, and I want to get into this. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. And, if you enjoy the content, maybe consider liking it. Otherwise, it don't matter. Do what you want to do. It doesn't obviously mean much to me. At this particular point, I'm just going to do my thing regardless. And so, with that being said, thank you guys, the ones that the well wishes and stuff that came out. I do appreciate it. So with this happening right now, it looks like we do have an official date for what's going on with the big PlayStation showcase. Obviously, it's probably not the length of the showcase that a lot of us wanted, but it is better than nothing, I guess. PlayStation Showcase announced for next week on Thursday to provide updates for games launching this holiday and beyond. Sony Interactive Entertainment confirmed when the PlayStation Showcase is going to take place. A new post on the blog confirmed today. The big news. Woohoo, everybody. It's going to be September 9th at 1 p.m. Pacific. So keep that in mind. The showcase is going to be around 40 minutes long, and it's going to provide updates on games releasing this holiday and beyond. This is what Sony had to say. "You've been awfully patient, and we thank you for that, and now we're looking forward to showing you what we've been working on. Tune in next Thursday, September 9th at 1 p.m. Pacific time for a look into the future of PlayStation 5. The showcase will weigh in at around 40 minutes and include updates from PlayStation Studios and some of the industry's most imaginative developers for games releasing this holiday and beyond. And stick around after the presentation to get more updates from some of the studios featured in the showcase. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any new information on the next generation PlayStation VR. There's nothing going to be shared during this event. They said on a side note, PlayStation's next-gen VR won't make an appearance this time, but there will still be plenty of great PlayStation 5 games from developers large and small. We hope that you can join us." Now, that sounds pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to being able to kind of get out there and listen and talk about what's going on with gaming. Obviously, this is something that everybody is going to be wanting to talk about in terms of what's up and kind of what's going on and stuff like that. Now, what's rumored is in terms of this, God of War and other super announcements rumored for PlayStation Showcase. So this could go a long way in getting everything kind of worked out, everything straightened up with fans. Earlier in the morning, Sony announced that it has come their traditional September PlayStation Showcase, but of course they're still being cagey about some of the details. The company is promising info on games releasing the holiday and beyond, and some updates on PlayStation Studios, but beyond that, nothing has been confirmed. Will this just be a modest update on what's happening over the next few months, or a major show packed with info and new reveals? Well, based on hints from some reliable insiders, it seemed like it might be the latter. According to this one insider, it seems like we might be getting our first real look at God of War Ragnarok, which I don't think you really need to be an insider to get that, because this game was announced at the launch of the PlayStation 5, and as far as I could tell, to be honest with you, we haven't seen anything from it, so it makes sense, and it's supposed to launch sometime next year. So, I mean, obviously getting a first look at that would definitely be helpful in helping people along. So I'm looking forward to that, and of course, according to this, during the showcase, they went as far as to post a Discord screenshot of one of the sources with the name blanked out, confirming God of War's presence. So we'll have to wait and see with this. Earlier in the summer, also, PlayStation boss Jim Ryan promised that God of War is coming in the next year or so, so it's about time that they actually show us the game. Meanwhile, Reliable Video Games Chronicle editor Andy Robinson has also stepped into the fray, saying that we can expect some super announcements from the showcases. Super announcements, quote unquote. He says, I've been told there are some super announcements in this as well. So what exactly qualifies as a super announcement is a bit unclear, but it sure sounds like PlayStation Showcase won't just be an update on stuff that we already know about. Obviously, we could be getting some big new reveals as well. The PlayStation Showcase, like I've been saying, takes place next Thursday. Now, clearly, people are going to want to keep their expectations somewhat in check. I feel like that's obviously the best way to go about these things, but I also think that clearly it's going to be an exciting time as a PlayStation fan to get out there and just be excited about just the future of the brand and what's coming at the end of the year, and exactly what we're going to be getting next year as well. So hopefully, that's all we're going to be able to kind of look forward to next week. It comes at a really good time. I know for me personally, being sick, this was something that kind of cheered me up and was absolutely one of the things that I was most looking forward to. I hadn't given up hope. It was just obvious that Sony was taking kind of their time and doing their own thing to make sure that they get everything out there when they want to kind of control their own narrative. One of the things that I think that clearly has been one of the things that obviously everybody's talking about is the lack of communications with Sony, and I can 100% agree that that's exactly what we've been kind of complaining about. Is you want these companies to go out there and you want these companies to be able to provide updates and details and things about like that, what's coming in the future. So that's exactly what I'm excited for. I do hope that we get some of these new announcements that a lot of you have been looking forward to. For me personally, I want to see God of War. I mean, I consider that a win. Whatever else they show is cool, but for me personally, that's mostly what I'm looking forward to right out of the gate. So hopefully we can get that, and hopefully we can get some maybe some new announcements to make some other people happy as well. I think it's going to be great. I think that I'm looking forward to it. I'm keeping my expectations in check, but I do want to see God of War. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy the content, rack them up, fact them up, crap gamer them up. Crap gamer out.